Alam niyo yung pag sa dulo ng pelikula yung may sumisigaw ng no. Ang sad part nun is that sa dulo na rin sinisigaw. Hi everyone, thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is our Sunday motivation video for this week. Now, if you don't know me or what I do, I make these Sunday motivation videos to help set the tone for your next week. Bakit? Kasi pag Sundays, usually, I find myself, lalo na nung nag-work pa ako sa isang 8 to 5 job or nag-aaral pa ako, I find myself very discouraged kasi magsisimula na naman yung another work week, another study week, tapos na naman yung weekend. And so I wanted to post something like this every Sunday para kahit paano meron kayong something na babaunin nyo for your next week. Now, today we're going to talk about saying no. Now, it's very important for you to learn the skill to say no to a lot of things in life. I always tell my students na by saying yes to one thing, it's like saying no to everything else. And that is true when it comes to life, that is true when it comes to relationships, and that is true when it comes to dream building or yung ginagawa natin to fulfill our goals or our dreams in our life. Now, bakit importante yung skill to say no? Kasi here in the Philippines, since we have a culture na ayaw natin ng confrontation, ayaw natin ng black and white, we tend to say na, oh, I'll try this, sige, I'll try, or I'll be there. Kahit na sa totoo lang, hindi naman natin ginagawa. And doing those things actually hurts your integrity. So if you don't know how to say no, eventually, these opportunities will say no right back to you. So, ang kailangan natin gawin is to learn to prioritize kung ano talaga yung mga mahalaga sa atin sa panahon na ito ng ating buhay. Now, there are 4 things that you have to say no to. The first thing that you have to say no to are yung tinatawag nating money wasters. Now, if you're fulfilling your goal, whether to get a better job or to still pass yung civil service exam like most of my students do, there are a lot of things na time wasters din in this field. Ano yung ibig sabihin nun? There are things na minsan hindi naman kailangan, okay? Pero still ginagastasan natin. And this money could instead be spent on worthwhile things like maybe getting yourself a proper reviewer or getting yourself a proper na capital, enough na proper capital for your own business if you want to build that. Now, ano ibig sabihin nun? There are certain sacrifices that you have to make. So, for example, if your friends say, oh, halika, let's hang out, let's spend money on watching a movie. But if you don't have the money for that, you have to learn how to say no. Now, if you're watching this by yourself, it's a good practice na to say no as I say no. Ma-practice na yan sa inyo para hindi nyo nasasabihin na, oh, sige, ang hirap kasi tumanggi. Diba? Alright, so say no to money wasters. Maybe we'll talk about more doon sa financial management side soon in one of my videos. Let me know if you're interested. Now, second thing that you have to say no to are time wasters. Ano ibig sabihin ng time wasters? These are things that keep you from spending enough time in fulfilling your dream. Now, if for example, you're preparing for an exam, whether UPCAT yan, or civil service, or NAPOLCOM exam, you have to understand that your time is better spent preparing for that exam than doing anything else. So, again, doon sa example na, halika, mag-hangout na tayo, huwag ka na mag-aral. That is a potential time waster. And you have to say no. Okay? Say no to those time wasters. Now, I know that you care about your friends, I know that you care about your family, but you can actually talk to them and tell them na, okay, sorry, pero I can't have any distractions right now while I'm preparing for this. Let me focus on this, and then pagpasado na ako, you can have me all you want. Alam niyo yun? Pwede nyo na ako isama kahit saan. Bitin nyo na ako kasi hindi ko na kailangan mag-aral for the exam. Mas maganda yon than wasting your time right now, and then eventually, when you have to actually take the test, you will fail kasi hindi ka well prepared. And then you have to start the cycle all over again. 3 months ka na naman nilang, alam niyo yun, 3 months ka na namang wawala-wala sa kanila. Mas maganda na yung one time, big time. Okay? Make that sacrifice now. Now, the third thing that you have to avoid are the energy wasters. Ano ibig sabihin ng energy wasters? These are projects na here and there sa side na sa totoo lang nakakaubos ng energy. Tapos, hindi naman siya talaga aligned doon sa goal mo or hindi siya aligned doon sa dream mo, and you are just basically wasting your energy on these things. A perfect example of that would be unmerited na stress. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Merong dagdag na kailangan gawin or merong dagdag na project dito sa side. Trip ko lang gusto ko lang magpa-repaint ng buong bahay. Minsan sinasabay pa natin yung timing nitong mga unnecessary projects dun sa mga bagay na mahalaga talaga sa atin. And if we devote so much time into that, we will waste the opportunity to use our energy for building our dream. And ako, guilty ako dyan. Of all the wasters, I think that is one of the things na guilty ako of. Kasi I have this thing na I can't say no to jobs, to work, to doing a side project here and there. And because of that, nauubos yung energy ko na supposedly pwede kong gamitin doon sa isang talagang project that I'm really passionate about. So instead of saying no to everything, every opportunity rin na binibigay sa atin, racket ka, mag-edit ka nitong video na to. And you know that editing a video, if you don't know, I'll tell you, editing a video takes a lot of time. Pero dahil nga I have this difficulty of saying no to things, then I say yes kahit na alam ko na yung time ko na yon is better spent editing my own video. So again, these are things that you have to learn as you go along. But the earlier you learn it, the better. So if you're still a kid and lagi ka nalalagay sa ganyang sitwasyon, or kahit na hindi kayo bata pero nalalagay kayo sa sitwasyon na yan, learn to say no. Okay? So no to energy wasters, no matter what type yung dumarating sa buhay ninyo. Focus on the task at hand. Now, the fourth thing na pinakamasakit na bagay and sometimes mahirap sabihan ng no kasi they sometimes come in the form of actual people. The fourth thing that you have to say no to are dream wasters. Ano yung dream wasters na tinatawag? These are things, minsan goals, minsan actual dreams din, okay, that we want for ourselves, or sometimes people, sometimes even well-meaning people who will actually keep you from accomplishing your dream. These things and these people will tell you na, ay hindi, wag na, walang pag-asa yan, itapon mo na yung pangarap mo. Ay hindi, wag, babagsak ka na naman kasi di mo nakailang test ka na, lagi ka namang bumabagsak, hindi ka nag-i-improve. Again, these people or these thoughts in our heads, these ideas, okay, these things, okay, are there to tell you na, ah, hindi, your dream is impossible. Now, what do we do with that? You tell those dream wasters, no. Okay? This is my dream. This is my goal. This is my purpose. This is my passion. I will fight for it. Bakit? Kasi if every person believed everyone who told them na hindi, hanggang dito ka lang, hanggang dito lang yung kakayanan mo, walang mangyayari sa mga taong ito, including myself. If I followed or I listened to every person who told me na I cannot do this, okay? Kasi I didn't have the equipment or I didn't have the time or I was wasting my time doing this, wala kang mapapala dyan, then I wouldn't have all of you guys who really made my life, alam niyo yun, worthwhile. Your messages, all of the things that happened since I started this, all the people who passed the tests that they were taking, all of you guys, I wouldn't have the opportunity to reach out to you kahit nasaan man kayo sa Pilipinas or sa mundo if I listened to every person who told me that this dream is not worthwhile. So to those dream wasters in your life, to those people who tell you, hindi, wag ka na mag-exam, babagsak ka na lang uli, tell them, no. No. Okay? No. Your dream is your own. And if God placed that purpose in your heart, then He will make it happen. You just have to believe it, work towards it, and never, ever stop. So that is our Sunday motivation video for this week. I hope you were encouraged. If you were, pass this on to your friends, lalo na kung down din sila. And as always, go and be a blessing to others, alright? If you want to reach out to me directly, if you want motivational quotes, advice, tips, or anything like that, you can go to www.facebook.com/AteLyqaMaravilla. For tips naman sa exam taking, techniques, math, English, and logic, all of those things, you can go to www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa. That's the same site where you can find yung mga information about my review materials and review events.